Hey everyone, I just wanted to shoot a quick video here on using the stock speakers in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Arcade1Up cabinet for your Raspberry Pi mod. Now we are looking at the LCD controller board here, and this is the sister board that attaches to that. And on this there is a left and a right. And what that does is it actually controls the volume being output by the LCD board here. So the Raspberry Pi is connected to this board using the HDMI that's right there. So the sound is going into that, and then it can output through the LCD board through either this mini jack port that's right here, or through this speaker port that's right here. Now, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Arcade1Up speakers, it terminates here at a 3.5 millimeter mini jack, so just your standard headphone type jack. So you can actually plug it directly into this port and get audio directly out of it without doing any sort of modification whatsoever. The problem, however, is that this port here is not amplified at all. So even if you plug this in and if you turn up the volume as far as it goes using the right option here on the sister board, it doesn't get very loud. But if you instead connect the 3.5 millimeter mini jack to this speaker port here, which is amplified, then you get quite a bit difference in terms of sound. So how do we connect this 3.5 millimeter mini jack to this speaker port? Well, let's find out. Okay, so if you want to connect your stock TMNT speakers to the LCD board, and you actually want to have amplified sound, you're going to need two things. You're going to need this JST connector, which is a 4-wire connector, and I will have a link to the correct one that you need inside the video description. I went off from someone's information off Reddit, and I ended up purchasing the wrong ones. They recommended the wrong ones to me, so I will include the information and a link to the correct ones that you need. But in any case, that will be a 4-wire, and those wires are yellow, white, red, and black. And then you will also need this 3.5 millimeter female adapter, which terminates into a 4 open wire here. Now, some people have simply been cutting off the male adapter on the stock speakers. You don't need to do that. You can buy this adapter, simply plug it in, and you'll be able to use this. So looking at this, the red wire is going to be your left channel. Your black is going to be the ground for the left channel. Green is going to be the ground for the right channel, and white will be the right channel itself. So looking at this JST connector here, it's going to plug into the LCD board just like this. So the little tab here, or whatever this is called on the front of this adapter here, plugs into the board just like that. So looking at this, the yellow wire is going to be on the left, followed by the white, the red, and the black. So taking this guy, what we're going to do is connect the red wire to the yellow, the black wire to the white, the green wire to the red, and the white wire to the black. And once we connect those, you just go ahead and plug this directly into the board, as you just saw at the beginning of the video, and you will get amplified sound directly off from the LCD board using the stock speakers. Okay, and here we are with the machine booted up, and we have the sound on. So let me turn the sound up and down using the sister board here. And again, all I'm using is the left and the right option here. So left will turn the volume down, as you can see, and right will turn the volume up. And that's only at 16. So in my opinion, the amplified sound coming off the board using the stock speakers sounds fantastic. It may not have the punch, it may not have the oomph of using an additional amplifier and, you know, upgrading the speakers or using PC speakers with a subwoofer. But in my opinion, this thing is nothing more than a glorified toy, right? It's not an original arcade cabinet. So the speakers to me sound just fine. So if you've got one of these machines and they have a 3.5mm mini jack on the stock speakers, I would highly recommend just purchasing these two components to hook the stock speakers directly to the LCD board, and then you're good to go. The only piece I'm currently missing is connecting the stock volume switch to that sister board, and I plan on doing that next. I just have to get some solder and then learn how to solder. But yeah, so overall I'm really happy with how this thing sounds now using the stock speakers. So if you're interested, again, check out my video description. I've got information on the two parts you need, and I've got links directly to them on Amazon.